Grand Rising, everyone. Okay, so this morning I've been sitting in the car writing in my little affirmation journal. In here I write, I am so happy and grateful now that, whatever I say after that, right? So, in our group, the Goddess Isis Coven, we are working on deprogramming and reprogramming our subconscious mind. This is something I've worked on personally for a while, but not consistently. So we're focusing on doing some things that I did long ago, and we're doing them again. And one of the things, as you are reprogramming your subconscious mind, there are different activities that you should do to build upon this reinforcement, because it has taken a lifetime for you to program, or for your mind to be programmed the way it is, and it takes some work to undo what life has done. So like the first 7 years of your life, you're kind of in this state where you are being programmed. And I would say that it's not just the first 7 years, it's even before you come out of the womb. When you are in the womb, you are being programmed. So that's why it's really important for ladies to plan your pregnancies. And I know that's not always easy to do, but when you do find that you are pregnant, you really need to focus on being well for you and your child that you're carrying. I see some children who are pregnant and they have the most volatile relationships, the most disheartening relationships. Like, for example, that young lady, Krishan Rock, her and Blueface. And don't ask me how they came on my radar, but they did. I think I saw an interview with her with Tasha K or something one day, and something in my spirit, I could connect with that young lady, and I kind of did some readings. We talked about her in our group. I don't think I've talked about her live anywhere, but she is in so much pain. And now she's carrying a baby. She's about 20 weeks or something pregnant. And the pain that is inflicted upon her and that child is so unreal. It's so sad. I mean, I know everybody wants to just tell her, can you leave the joker alone? But she's young, you know, and she is saying, if he doesn't want this, why don't we do that? And blah, 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 blah. She doesn't realize, maybe she does realize, I could be misspeaking, but she has to take the step and love herself enough to leave that little, I'm not even going to call him out of his name or speak what I would speak in our community, but she needs to leave that young boy alone. And she needs to take her power back. She needs to own her power, you know, instead of keep joining with him and allowing him to make all the decisions in their relationship with her words, you know. With his actions and his words, he really speaks so low of her. I don't know what he says behind closed doors, because obviously he's saying something that keeps her connected. It could be a demonic linkage, you know. He could be using low vibrational forces to keep her. I don't know. I'm not going to get into that. At least not live, or for the public. But that child within her hears what's going on, feels what's going on, feels all this pain, this emotional stress that she's going through. I mean, so what's happening is now that baby needs a healing. Oftentimes I do what I call a timeline healing. I've been doing this for many years. And a person will sit with me and I will go from womb to present. Sometimes I'd go past lifetime to present. Especially if I'm in the womb and I'm called to go to another lifetime. And I will do healing from wherever I'm told to start to present. It usually takes more than one session, but oftentimes, like, I can tell what happened when the person was in the womb, and I'm like, yeah, when you were in the womb, your mom was doing this and your dad was doing that, and this happened and that happened, and I'm telling them what happened in the womb, and they may know some of this because their parents may have told them some of the things that happened in the womb. So unfortunately, it creates a situation that's not healthy for the child, and then they need to come see a person like me so they can get a healing on that crap that took place when they were in the womb, you know? So, I mean, you know, I thought about it yesterday with this young lady, Krishan Rock, and I was like, you know what? I would love to do some healing work on her and to help her step into her power and own the goddess that she is, you know, because that little boy is doing nothing but a disservice to her and to the baby, and it's too much pain that she's enduring. But anyway, how this fits in with what we are doing, deprogramming our subconscious mind. Somehow she is programmed to deal with this bullshit that she's dealing with, you know what I mean? And somehow, if the baby doesn't receive a healing, the baby may be programmed to deal with this kind of bullshit as well. This is the same that has happened to every last one of us. We have all been programmed from womb to present, or past lifetime to present. We have been programmed to be who we are. And it's no shade. It is what it is. None of us are perfect. We have all had our bullshit to deal with. We have all, I can't say we have all. I know I have dealt with relationships just like that young lady that I was speaking of, and they were not serving my highest good, you know, and I knew they weren't, but it was hard to break the tie and disconnect from that which I was so codependent on and intertwined with. Why was I, you know, being a sucker for punishment? Why? You know, we've done this. So there's no shade to anybody in these kind of relationships, because I'm sure most of us could raise our hands and say we have been there, done something like that, and probably would not do it again. But if you don't heal and deprogram the bullshit that's programmed into your being, you will repeat those lessons. You will repeat them, okay? I'm not gonna lie. You will repeat that crap, and you'll be like, what the hell? Is everybody the same? The common denominator is you. You are the same. You haven't changed. You have to work on yourself, okay? And until you work on yourself and you heal yourself, you heal your inner crap, you heal your inner child, you're gonna continue attracting lessons. And each lesson gets harder and harder. So if you're in a rough lesson right now, you better learn them lessons, because the next one is going to be like a Tabo uppercut until you learn and learn and learn and learn. Okay? So anyway, I'm going to continue in the next one, because this is really to prep us for this deprogramming, reprogramming of our subconscious mind and releasing all this crap that's not serving our highest good. All right. Ashe.